listening, paying attention, the faces, the vibrant, the laughing, friends talking. I interact with this fun trio, girl, two of her friends. I asked them about Project Hail Mary, and immediately her face brightens up, saying, "Oh, it's amazing, it's so good." And I knew immediately, just this immediate transmission batch of rich affect and data. Ooh, I'm on for a good movie. Admittedly, the start had me a bit nervous. It literally tries to invoke Jesus Christ as Ryan Gosling. But I was happily and imperfectly landed into Grace. You know, his name is Grace in the film. They dealt with these topics in as graceful as a possible manner. This is not a pleasant future. This is a imperfect, desperate Hail Mary future. And then goes to the grip of aloneness. Early on, the panic sets in for the audience. The emptiness, the vastness, the aloneness of deep, empty space. Totally, utterly alone. Starts crying. They do a masterful job at capturing this, of guiding background psychodynamic compression of the audience's mind that gives them a mammalian panicked aloneness, desperation, in space that you cannot escape. You hear the percolation, the designs, the brightness of the white male protagonist. Oh my God, we got a white male protagonist in a film. What the hell? It's Ryan Gosling. What's happening? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna tear him down? Are we gonna tear him up? Are we gonna borderline percolate him? Are we gonna tear down masculinity? Are we gonna neuter him? Are we, what are we gonna do to the white male? Are we gonna, cultural smog, right? Look at the past 10 years. They, which I'm still processing, bring the inherent goodness of anybody, including a white male who's charming, and yes, in a psychological category of our group zeitgeist as Ryan Gosling, as attractive, as pleasant, as kind, as gentle, as the aggressive driver in the movie where he doesn't talk but sacrifices himself for a single mother and child. They still use, Ryan Gosling still use the white male protagonist as an object of fantasy in a slightly inhuman way, but also in a very human way. This was a healing film. This gets Great Oak Psychiatry's stamp of good for the psyche approval. Ryan Gosling, he's a teacher, he's teaching kids, he's showing the bravery and epicness of being able to teach kids, and kids who are these bright, elevated, vibrant minds. Kids, their potential.
Sound waves are physical and at different frequency. Olivia, can you help me out? Triangle. There we go. Who wants to play a game of the beanbag is lava?
Let's just get to some lava.
Spell your hands, Olivia!
196,000 miles per second.
Oh, give her a round of applause.
That is Trovoline.
Ah, pass.
You can't pass.
You see the inherent beauty in the depths of the design of life, of nature here on the world. The different type of intellect and blindness that we contain in the face of other life elsewhere, and the brilliance they contain, but also the blindness they contain. Our imperfect, dumb use of tools, but our ingenuitous style of emotion and craftsmanship in using of such tools. They do the best venture, as far as I've seen, into the diversity of theorizing about alternative life. You often see movies that try to mimic alien life, but it's always some projected, unconscious mammalian figure of it. It's another limbed creature. It's another organic breathing thing.
You one ugly motherfucker.
if it bleeds, it dies. There's a continual projection of the anthropological form into alien life, and many people, I sense, struggle at bridging beyond their human mammalian unconscious to think of a type of life that only God could really think of.
It's made almost entirely of water.
Boom.
So he is showing this human element, the diversities of life and its potencies, both here on Earth and our humankind. A brilliant, beautiful depiction of this invisible mathematics and graceful design behind things. The simplicity, the dumb, beautiful, genius simplicity of his words he uses in his vocabulary compared to the complex vocal intonations of the rock alien.
Rocky.
There is an elegance in E equals MC squared, a simple condensation in 2 syllables of a concept. They do a beautiful play of what is beauty, design, behind different forms and showing different forms of it. Within this, they go quite bold. They lay down core foundational feelings. Like in the beginning, they capture you in forced aloneness, which you can't feel alone unless it's forced in a way. Isolation does not feel like isolation unless you have no choice. They showed mastery in these core feeling states, invoking it in the audience. They summon amidst this hope. He wakes up, the spaceship's design, and has a capsule for showing beach and nature and forest so that one doesn't feel totally alone in space. Those passed down love from others taking care of him, crafted into nature at large, life, looking out for life. Faith. He has to have faith in the other rock. Is he going to take off the mask when he's in the tube between the 2 spaceships? Is he going to have faith that when he takes it off, some crazy, virulent air or something from the alien is going to kill him? Can he have faith?
2 rings of 8. Oh, 2. You little rascal. This is oxygen! I still don't think I can do it, though. Sorry. It's just, if I'm wrong, I'm really wrong.
Yes, you can have faith that life's going to live on. You can have faith that despite you dying, that's not the end. Have faith. They capture faith. This is an achievement. So faith, aloneness, relief, hope, friendship, love, the hugging of the alien at the end as they learn what love is. When the alien sacrifices, that was another theme, sacrifice. He burns himself in the oxygen atmosphere to save Ryan Gosling. That beautiful thing. Ryan Gosling looks over him while he sleeps, and then upon waking up, immediately goes for the hug. The beautiful nature of that.
Instant.
The initial annoyances of the rock creature doesn't know are human things, and just is non-stop talking, non-stop, never giving Ryan Gosling space.
Personal space is at a premium.
Who is Grace talking to? Question.
There's no way you can hear me right now.
Can't hear. Who are you talking to?
You can hear this.
Yes, Grace say you can hear this.
What about this?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Similar to how I'm non-stop talking here. Excited, thinking, blah, 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 blah. And because it's a vocalized creature, Ryan Gosling can't escape if he tries to whisper or anything. He hears them and speaks up. So the beautiful interplay of the psyche and intimacy of that and our nervousness of needing space from one another. Then also the theme of love, the choice to give up oneself, to being at peace, the power of a gift.
Listen.
No.
Listen.
No.
Listen. I got to meet you. I got to do all this amazing stuff. I'm good. I've made peace with it.
What mean? What mean make peace?
It means I know I'm not going home. I know why. And it's okay. Thumbs up?
No. Need word.
What word do you need?
To risk self to help another.
Dumb.
Grace. I can give. I go home 6 years slower.
That's too much.
Rocky watched crew die. Could not fix. Grace say Grace will die. Rocky fix. Grace go home.
Okay.
I thought you made peace. Question?
I didn't mean any of that. That's just something you say. Thank you. Get over here.
That was beautiful, raw source, more than acting from Ryan Gosling. Those tears, that relief, that happiness. You know, the audience couldn't help but cry on that one. Grace giving it back, deciding, okay, I'm not going to do the trip home. My friend is going to die on his trip, so I'm going to sacrifice myself, send the important stuff, and go save my friend so he can save his entire greater life out there. As we do as single leaves on the tree for the life at large, the tree of life, the Garden of Eden. Have faith, we are help. Then he's saved in the end. The relief, home away from home, the chance to go back. However, the threat, and people don't realize at the end that in that final little clip, we see the sun blacked out by everything, and you're hoping it starts clearing, but the blackness unfortunately fills in to close. Means possibly that Earth died regardless. This, did the whatever predatory bacteria get back to Earth in time, which, right, even going max speed, how long is that? Is it 11 years? Radio waves taking 11 years to get back. So, pretending that tragedy, but the relief in the end, knowing that life at large as a group all together we go on. The themes were a bit too forceful, but beautifully done. The psychological emotional argument laid out by the main character, the redheaded female protagonist. Her stance of forcing others to do what's needed in the face of an urgency like global warming. There's a very nice scene where she's talking to the psyche of the audience, really.
Grace, we will lose a quarter of the world's population in the next 30 years. And that assumes that the nations of the world work together to ration food, which they won't.
Trying to gently convince them this is happening.
If you don't go, you die. With the rest of us.
A little bit of a liberal, narcissistic fantasy. That's okay. It was done all right. She was this character, all-knowing, omniscient, omnipotent, and all her ability to do perfect decisioning with all force. That's a fantasy. Unfortunately, centralized government is not like that.
Do you have a coupon?
We don't need a coupon with the government.
Which government?
All of them.
It is urgent. We are going to die. Something must happen. I'm going to have to force you to do this. I'm going to have to forcefully put you in a coma, and you must go in space and die. This is a complex but also fairly done exercise that is not too narcissistically done without fair, healthy ambivalence. The gentle expression of it, but also the folly of it. Again, SpaceX, the Artemis mission, all these other diverse thinkers. It's the diversity across all the thinkers that arrives at the unplanned, unrealized school teacher that had the solution. Central government does not capture this. It is the brilliance of the microbiome doing its inherent mysterious thing that solves the problem in the end. So, beautiful film, fair, presented well, both sides. Healthily ambivalent. Thank God we didn't have another liberal borderline movie trying to cast all good and all bad and just beating up on all the white males.
Am I expendable? Is that why you want me?
That's not the only reason.
It's almost like you don't care if I die. Hold on, you have to talk about it?
The consensus here is that it would be preferable if you did not die.
Thanks, guys.
Fairly done, a step in the positive healing direction of character and the Hollywood cultural smog. Good movie. The audience loves it. I approve of it. I think it's healthy for the psyche. Big lofty themes and goals they went after. Sometimes threatened on the slightly forward or boastful side, but still a very pleasant, classy, vibrant friend to have at the party. Good movie.